How web design impact content marketing. A business can format their potential clients' first impression through the several elements of their content marketing strategy. There are multiple elements of design that can impact how potential customers perceive a business solely due to how well the business is able to market to them. Everything from the color company chooses to advertise with to what their style preferences are can either have a potential customer ready to buy whatever they're offering or have them swiftly clicking out of their website and onto the next best thing. Businesses can change the outcomes by focusing on their design marketing strategy, including content marketing. Before we proceed on how web design impact content marketing, let's look on the definition of what is content marketing. Content marketing generates a customer's interest by providing relevant information. Although it does not directly advertise its product or services, it does promote its businesses by giving the customer what they want to see through helpful suggestion. An example of this kind of marketing is Home Depot. They have a dedicated area of their website that is created and developed especially for customers who would like a little DIY help. This section of their website hands out free information to teach them how to work on their homes themselves. Their potential customer turn into their everyday customer because those reading their articles are more likely to trust their brand and buy their materials through them rather than through a competitor. Now, how web design impact content marketing? Here are some main factors in web design that can impact how users will access your website and later receive your product or services. Number 1. Accessibility. Accessibility is one of the most imperative considerations when it comes to content published on your website. If you plan to add content to your website, it should be easy to find for the user. It should be listed in your navigation bar and the pages should be easily identified to someone looking for further information. If information is too hard to find because it is not identifiable well, the user will more likely to stop searching and try to find information elsewhere. No one wants to put in the effort of publishing information just for it to be skipped over because it wasn't readily accessible to the visitor passing through. Number 2 is the appearance. Content is very important, but sometimes a first impression can be based on the first look. When a website has a professional appearance, it builds trust immediately. Visitor will judge a website as soon as they click into it, no matter how well the information is laid out. Keeping the appearance on a website means consistently updating to make sure not only the content is relevant, but the design too. Nothing speaks careless better than a website that is not up to visual standard of the current day and age. Make sure your website isn't lacking a clean and relevant design to imitate the brand confidence of your prospect customer are looking for. 3. Readability. The design of your website should not only enhance what your brand is all about. The content and design should not be competing, but rather complementing each other. In order for your content and design to work together, your visitor should be able to clearly interpret your message. Having several fonts throughout a website is an example of an unprofessional and overwhelming website. When too much is going on throughout a website, visually, it can be distracting and even turn the visitor off to what you have been working so hard to present. Color can be another example of how a website can either shine or take away from the main goal. Having font that blends in with the background of your website may not be intriguing enough for your visitor. On the other hand, if the color is too loud, it might not be visually appealing for the users. Number 4. Comprehension. The way different people view and comprehend content can vary from individual to individual. Some can read content on a blank canvas and be able to fully absorb every word. Others need visual to help them bring the text to life. An example of well-developed page with matching visual and content is a cooking website. These types of website usually supports their recipe with video or images of the step-by-step direction and then with the final product. No matter what the business is all about, using this type of visual can help your visitor develop a better understanding of the underlying brand and content itself. Number 5. Designing a content-friendly website. Although there are multiple ways that design can influence content marketing, the main goal is to make sure your website is created for the likeness of your viewers. If the website is easy to find and your content is pleasing to both the eye and mind, your business has already succeeded. That's all for today. Thank you!